Omar Kozarski, Creative Director of Bauer Web Solutions. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a backup using Cpanel. If you wish to make a backup or perform other operations, you will need to log into Cpanel, which will allow you to edit the configuration of your hosting account. So using the correct URL, which we can provide you if you are one of our hosting clients, you will then enter your username and password for Cpanel access. Once you log in, you'll be presented with this screen. You will scroll down to the section called Files. There we have an area called Backup. So we're clicking on the icon called Backup. And in the section listed Partial Backup, there is a section called Download a Home Directory Backup. So this is what you will need to do prior to doing any updates in, say, WordPress or other major modifications of your site, just so in case something does go wrong, you have a way to restore your site back to the way it was. So I'm going to click on Download. It will then download a backup of the entire contents of your home directory. So depending upon how big your website is and how fast your connection will determine how long the download process takes. In my case, it's already completed. So when dealing with WordPress sites, you not only want to have a backup of your home directory, but also, just as important, a backup of the database, because the content of a WordPress site, as far as what text is on each page and how many pages you have and what pages link to other pages, that and much more information resides in a database that WordPress uses to generate your site. So in this particular web hosting account, underneath the section here, download MySQL database backup, we only have one database here, so this is the one running our WordPress. So I would click on that to download a copy of that. And the database is typically a lot smaller than the backup for the home directory, so that should only take a few moments to download. In the event that if you're updating a WordPress site and something goes not according to plan and you need to restore or revert your website back to the way it looked when you created these backups, you would then log back into Cpanel. And again, I will just start at the home screen of Cpanel to show you. We'll go back to Files and Backups, or basically where we were just a moment ago. And to restore the home directory, I would go to the section here on the right that says Restore a Home Directory Backup. I would choose a file that I had downloaded. And select that backup. And I would also need to restore the database. So again, in the section here that says Restore a MySQL database, I would choose the file and choose the backup that I had created from the previous step. And both of those will usually end in the extension .gl. So the home page, the home directory backup will have the name of your domain and the date, whereas the database backup will have the name of the database followed by .sql.gz. So you would select those, upload each one once it's selected, and that should restore your site back to its previous version.